In this video, you can watch notes on traditional file-based system in DBMS. A file-based system is a collection of application programs that perform services for the users wishing to access information. Each program within a file-based system defines and manages its own data. Because of this, there are limits as to how this data can be used or transported. File-based systems were developed as better alternatives to paper-based filing systems. By having file stores on computers, the data could be accessed more efficiently. It was common practice for larger companies to have each of its departments looking after its own data. File processing systems was an early attempt to computerize the manual filing system that we are all familiar with. A file system is a method for storing and organizing computer files and the data they contain to make it easy to find and access them. File systems may use a storage device such as a hard disk or CD-ROM and involve maintaining the physical location of the files. In our own home, we probably have some sort of filing system which contains receipts, guarantees, invoices, bank statements and such like. When we need to look something up, we go to the filing system and search through the system starting from the first entry until we find what we want. Alternatively, we may have an indexing system that helps to locate what we want more quickly. For example, we may have divisions in the filing system or separate folders for different types of items that are in some way logically related. The manual filing system works well when the number of items to be stored is small. It even works quite adequately when there are large number of items and we have only to store and retrieve them. However, the manual filing system breaks down when we have to cross-reference or process the information in the files. For example, a typical real estate agent's office might have a separate file for each property for sale or rent, each potential buyer and renter and each member of staff. Clearly, the manual system is inadequate for this type of work. The file-based system was developed in response to the needs of industry for more efficient data access. In early processing systems and organizations, information was stored as groups of records in separate files. In the traditional approach, we use it to store information in flat files which are maintained by the file system under the operating system's control. Here, flat files are files containing records having no structure relationship among them. The file handling which we learn under C++ is the example of file processing system. The application programs written in C++ like programming languages go through the file system. To access these files, flat files as shown. Traditional file storage method for university management system. Students' personal data processing application program, library processing application program, account processing application program to file system to students' details data, book introduction data, is related data, account into data. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.